Hi everyone, welcome to Advice to Think Twice. This is Monica and I'm doing our next 10 days readings. And this one will be for Pisces. Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. You can also watch this if you're dealing with a Pisces. But always remember, these are general readings, so take what resonates with you and your situation as it resonates with you. Disregard the rest, watch all your placements. And for private readings, the information is always in the description box below. I'm all caught up on them, so now would be a good time to order one. I could probably get it done a lot faster than the normal wait time. I hope you're doing well, Pisces. Thank you in advance for liking, sharing, for commenting, for subscribing if you haven't already. Welcome to our little community here. And we're just going to jump in here, see what's coming up for the next 7 to 10 days from whenever it is that you're watching this video. Whenever you felt drawn to it, it holds a message for you. Okay, all that being said, Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising. And happy birthday, Pisces, actually. I'm recording this on the first day of Pisces season. Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs in the next 7 to 10 days, what they need to know. All right. Okay. Oh, the Two of Cups, this is the first card. The challenge is the Two of Pentacles. Interesting. Crowning you the Lovers. What? In the foundation, the Eight of Cups. In the past, the Four of Swords. In the near future, the Seven of Swords. We're going to clarify that. How you see yourself, we have the Four of Pentacles. In your environment, the Ten of Pentacles. Hopes and fears, the Three of Wands. And the outcome, the Sun. Pisces, what do you got going on? At the bottom of the deck, the Star. Some sort of wish come true. Something, I get the sense of something that you've been wishing for, praying for a long time. Something that it's like wanting it from afar, loving it from afar. Something that whether it's literal distance or not, it's something you perceive to be at a distance from you. Something that it felt unattainable at some point in time, but you still had hopes. That was your dream. Okay, we're going to clarify as we go, but let me just take you through all the cards here. So the first card coming into the situation in the next 7 to 10 days, the Two of Cups, there's some sort of like, this is a significant connection. So whatever you've been wishing for and dreaming for, yeah, look, this Eight of Swords and the Star, this like you just have to go on faith because you don't see anything happening. You just kind of have to go on faith and keep hoping that this is happening, okay? So there's an aspect of you had to be patient with it, especially with the Four of Swords in the past. Not a lot has been happening, okay? You just had to, it's something you kind of had a feeling. You felt like it was coming, okay? Whether it's a business partnership, whether it's a romantic partnership, whether it's some sort of a friendship. And here comes Charlie. Hi, Mama. You want to say hi to people? Do you not want to put your whiskers in Mama candle? Are you going to help Mama? I'm sorry if anyone... Mommy, no, don't move the camera. Oh, Mommy, your whiskers... Charlie, Mommy. Yeah, okay. Sit in the chair with Mama. There you go. Go on. Go on. Go on. Sorry, everyone. He rarely comes on the table like this, so I don't want to scare him off. Because he's just being cute. And he wants to contribute. Go on. Go in the chair. There you go. There you go. Okay. Sorry. But if you have pets. Okay. You good? Okay. Yeah, so this is something that you didn't see a lot of movement with. And you just kind of had to go on faith, okay? It's something that, again, either you felt like it was far away from you or just out of your grasp or just not within your reach, not available to you. You almost felt like walking away from it several times. This could be a situation where you did walk away from this or someone walked away from this. And this could be like a comeback around. I'm not necessarily getting reconciliation, although it could be for some of you. But it's a case of, I really, really want this, but it's not the right time. Okay, I really, really want this, but it's not available to me right now. There's something in the way. And I just kind of have to put it aside for now. Okay, focus on something else. And now it's coming in, and it's coming in the right way because it is the right time for it. Okay, that's the kind of energy I'm getting. The challenge, the Two of Pentacles. There's something where, okay, this is something that you kind of gave up hope, if I'm going to be honest. It's something that you kind of detached from, whether you actually walked away from it or you just told yourself, you know what, I can't be doing this anymore. I can't focus on this. I can't wait for this anymore. And emotionally you released it. Emotionally you detached from it, okay? You kind of made your peace with the fact that, you know what, it's just not happening. I really felt very strongly that it was gonna, but it's not happening, so I can't. It's keeping me stuck. It's making me sad. That's the feeling that I'm getting. It's like it's right there. It's right in front of me. I could see it. I just can't grab it. I can see it. I just can't reach it. Okay, type of situation for whatever reason. Okay. So now it's coming in. So now you have a choice to make with the Two of Pentacles. Okay, because it's like, well, I kind of made my peace with the fact that this isn't happening, and I was kind of okay. You know what I mean? Do I really want to be reviewing this? Do I want to be investing in this again? Okay, you have the Lover's crowning you, so this is a big decision. The possibility or the opportunity, the offer towards a commitment, emotional, professional, or otherwise, is in front of you. Okay, but I feel like it's something, again, the challenge is, well, I kind of took my heart out of it because it was too painful waiting for it. Do I really want to put my heart back into it? You know? So in the near future, you have the Seven of Swords. So with the Seven of Swords, I feel like this is going within, trying to figure out for yourself, what do I really want to do here? Okay, I'm trying to make sure I'm making the right decision. You might be asking questions. You might be telling this person, give me some time. I need to figure it out for myself. I'm not quite sure how I feel about this anymore. For some of you, you might just be quietly moving away from this. I'll clarify it. So in high to yourself, yeah, we have the Four of Pentacles. You're like, look, I was okay with this not happening. Like, I had to make my peace with it. I had to find my stability, my balance with this not happening. So if this is a job that you knew was coming, like you felt, this is something that you felt was coming your way, and it felt very strong, like, you know, this is happening for you, this is coming in. They might have even told you, listen, we really like you for this. We're just we just have to sort something out before we can make you an official offer, right? And you're like, okay, cool. And then it just didn't happen, right? So in the meantime, with the Four of Pentacles, you had to figure out other ways. You had to look for other opportunities to be stable and solid financially, right? So it could be something like that. In your environment, though, we do have the Ten of Pentacles. So what's coming in, the potential, something that's coming in, right? It has the potential to be your happily ever after, to be marriage, family, white picket fence, what you want for your own business, your legacy, a job you can be in happily and successfully until you retire. Okay, the home of your dream, the relationship of your dreams, whatever the star is for you. Okay, it has the potential to be fulfilled in our 3D reality. That's why it shows up as Pentacles. In your hopes and fears, we have the Three of Wands. What this feels like, Pisces, I'm gonna be honest with you, you're like, you know what, I feel like I'm kind of done with this. I feel like I'm kind of done with this because you have your eyes set on something else. Okay, and actually with the Three of Wands, it's something more. So I get the sense that this is a situation where you thought something was a dream come true. It felt like it was a dream come true. It would be a dream come true for you. It felt like this is what I'm missing in my life. This would make me complete, or I don't know, okay? And someone was either dragging their feet, taking too long to decide, playing games. It's just delay after delay after delay, explanation and excuse after explanation and excuse. You've had to detach from this, and it was difficult for you to do, but you did it. And find stability for yourself. In other words, what you thought you needed that other thing or that other person for, you did for yourself. Okay? So you're like, I'm good. I'm not sure you have anything to offer me at this point, because what I thought you had to offer me, I offered myself. I'm good. I'm covered. okay? I want something more now. What my wishes and expectations have changed now. So it's not enough now. Even though you're offering it to me right now, it's like I got it covered for myself. Do you have any more to offer me? Okay, that could be a conversation. Because it's a situation where it's like, I really wanted this job. I thought this was it for me. I thought this was like the pinnacle. This will be the pinnacle of my career. This is the best job I'm ever going to be in, or I could be in, or the best. It's like a level up for me, right? And delays, whatever the case may be. And in the meantime, you're like, you know what? It doesn't hurt to look around. And you found actually a better position that you didn't even think you had access to. You didn't even think you qualified for. But you found it, or it found you. And so now when this initial position is finally reaching out to you, this offer is finally being made to you, you're like, well, actually, this other better thing, they pay more, it's better job, better status, bigger company, they're offering me more. Do you have, can you like up your offer? Can you counter their offer? Because now this is less. This that I thought was going to be the pinnacle is less than what I have in front of me currently. Okay? And in the outcome, you have the Sun. So with the Sun card, this is like triumph, victory, joy, independence, getting a lot of praise, attention, recognition, feeling like, the best you've ever felt. Being very proud, being very confident, excited about what's to come. But it's also a sense of, like I say, growth. And if it's a situation where, because with the Three of Wands in your hopes, if it's a situation where actually I'm in talks for something better, I'm just waiting for the confirmation to come in. Okay, hence the juggling energy here with the Two of Pentacles. So that's not official yet, but I'm in talks for it. Then the Sun card with the Three of Wands tells me that is coming in. So if you're having any sort of doubt of, what, should I re-entertain this past offer? The new, much bigger and better is going to make a move, is going to make the offer, it's going to be made official. So this is like a big fat yes to the new, the bigger, the better. Okay? Okay. Pisces, very interesting reading. All right, let's clarify the Seven of Swords in the near future. I also get the energy of stalling with the Seven of Swords. The High Priestess, yeah. The Four of Wands. Yeah, and the Page of Wands. You can't make it up. This is like I'm waiting, stalling, right? I'm not telling you with the High Priestess, but I'm waiting for confirmation of this other job, of this better job. I'm not telling you, but I'm waiting for confirmation, or for this person to tell me if they're going to go out with me or not, or for them to invite me out, or for them to make me an offer, or for them to make a move. And I know it's coming in the form of conversation, communication, but that's what I really want at this point in time. But with the Seven of Swords and the High Priestess, this definitely tells me that it's you. It's not someone being sneaky towards you. This is you, where you're playing your cards right. You're being smart about things, right? You're making smart decisions even when it comes to your emotions. Because remember, whatever the situation is, you've already taken your emotions out of it, so you can see it very clearly for exactly what it is. Okay? Again, in the past, it looked like the end-all be-all because you were so emotionally invested. But once you take your emotions out of it and some time passes, you have a much clearer perspective, a new wisdom and a new understanding, where you're like, I'm not making a move because I'm waiting for this other thing to come in. Okay? And then that Sun card and the outcome. And here it is, the Eight of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay. Under the Star, we have the Eight of Swords. You don't see something that looked like the Star, you weren't reasonable, rational about it. You were completely emotional when you looked at this situation. That's why you have the Eight of Swords there. And from that perspective of complete emotion, it looked like the best thing ever. But again, because you had to, once you took your emotion out of it, Death card, you saw it very differently. You saw it for exactly what it is. Nine of Swords, yeah. Eight of Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune, Five of Pentacles. Yeah, you saw it as, you know what, this would actually be a hell of a lot more work than what I thought. This would take a lot of effort. This would take a lot of time. This would take a lot of money. This would take a lot more on my part, you know. Or it's simply a case of it falls short. It just falls short. When your emotions rule you, this was the best thing ever. But because they didn't, it's almost like if they had taken advantage of that, you would have gone with it. Whatever they offered you, would have said yes and been completely happy and content. And I'm not saying it would have been anything deceitful or anything, you know what I mean? But it's almost like you would have settled not even knowing that you're settling. Okay? But I feel like there's like divine intervention to put brakes, pause, delays, obstacles, to really slow this thing down so that you do take your emotion out of it and see it for exactly what it is, and then you can be able to actually make an informed decision, a rational, practical, realistic type of decision, you know? Where you can genuinely see pros and cons. Whereas before, this is like being completely starstruck in love with the thing, the person, the whatever, your vision of something, where you don't even see any cons. It's like, it's perfect. You've ever been there? You know what I mean? It's perfect. But if you take your emotions down a notch, or you just remove them from the situation, you're like, well, you know, this could be better, and I'm sure that could be better, and I'm not completely thrilled with this, but, you know. Does that make sense? Okay, so your advice, Pisces, is to stall. If this thing from the past comes back around, stall. Either just say a flat no, because for some of you, I am seeing that. You're like, I'm completely over it. You got nothing to offer me. Even if I don't have something else to go to, I'm done with this. Okay? And for others of you, if you're not sure, stall. Take your time. Because what you feel in your heart intuitively, because I feel like you have been talking to someone else, you met someone new, you're talking to someone else, someone new caught your eye, a new opportunity caught your eye, okay, so you had an initial conversation, or even like an on the phone type interview, or an informal type of interview, towards a new opportunity that's a lot better than this one. Okay, and you feel it in your heart that it's coming. You feel it in your heart that, you know what, this is something else. Or you're genuinely waiting for a message from them, a confirmation, an email, a phone call, for them to tell you if you got it or not, or as I said, okay? And then by the end of this period that we're looking at, so if you wanted to stall, you only have to stall for like 10 days tops, right? Because this, what you're hoping for, what you have your eye for, it's almost like waiting for the sun to rise. And here it is. Okay? But I want to emphasize with the Three of Wands, this is something new. This is the new that is bigger and better. It's expanded horizons. It's something new to you. It's something that takes you out of your comfort zone. And that communication that you're waiting for is coming in with an offer. And it's important that you are available to it, meaning you stay single, right? As in you don't go back to the past. Or it's attached to you knowing your worth and not accepting anything less. because the offer that is being made with the Knight of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles is exactly, it's tailored to you. Someone sees your worth, they see your value, and the offer that they're making is in line with that. Okay, you can see that they respect your worth, they respect your value, and what they're offering you is completely in line with that. Okay, this is a true match, whereas the other thing was not. Okay, they messed up. Whoever this in the past was, they messed up. They left you alone too long, and in that time you figured out that, you know what, I actually deserve more. You know, I actually deserve better. In that time, you kind of woke up, you know what I mean? And now they're like, oh yeah, we're finally here. You're like, yeah, that's great, and I appreciate it and everything, but do you have anything better? Because I kind of have other things that are better that I really want to look at and invest in. Or for others of you, it's a very clear no, whether or not you have something else currently, whether you have something else that you're looking at or working towards, something else is coming in. You know what I mean? Whether you see it or not. So I feel like the strategy is wait. The strategy is stay quiet, don't act on this delayed opportunity from the past. Okay? And like I say, I'm not seeing you fazed by it anymore with the High Priestess here. I'm not seeing you fazed by it because you know better. You know better. You know things now that you didn't know before. And you're like, I'm good. Okay, I'm stable. I'm good. I'm not taking chances. I'm not taking any sort of I'm not doing anything irresponsible to jeopardize the level of security that I've attained for myself by myself. You know, if I'm going to entertain something, it has to be in line with what I deserve to even spark my interest. And that's just what it is. You know, that's just what it is. Pisces, this is awesome. Okay, and if this is not something that you're dealing with in terms of actual people or actual job situations or opportunities or whatever this is, right? It could be where you're on the verge of something new, big, bold, and beautiful coming into your life. But as you are, right before you cross that finish line, you're going to be tested. You're going to be tested. Are you sure? Are you sure you don't want to go back to this thing from the past? And that could be a mindset. It doesn't have to be a person, or, you know what I mean? Are you sure? And when you say, heck yeah, I want new. Look at all these wands. I want new. I've been there, done that, got the t-shirt. I wasn't impressed. You know, I want new. I want to grow. I don't want to keep doing the same thing. I want to grow. I want new. And then the universe goes, oh, okay. We got you. Here you go. Okay? So Pisces, let me know what this is. Definitely seeing dreams come true energy here. Okay? Because you know your worth and you refuse to settle because you're being smart about your heart. The Lovers, yeah? You're being smart about your heart. Your brain and your heart are talking to each other, then they're not in conflict. They're not, you know, where your heart is, but I want this, and your brain is like, but you shouldn't because it's bad for you or whatever. There's none of that going on when it comes to this new situation, because you've grown, because you've healed, because you've like aligned some things for yourself. Now you're like, yeah, okay, my heart is interested. Let me do some pros and cons here. Let me look at things. Let me be realistic about it though, right? And they're not like, it's not like one or the other. It's not a head or a heart decision. It's like they're both on the same page, right? I like this. I'm interested in this. It has a lot of potential. What they're offering me is in line with what I deserve, is in line with my expectations. It pushes me a little bit. It takes me out of my comfort zone. but it's a combination, you know. It's not just completely being ruled by your heart, and it's not completely having to put your heart aside because you don't trust it and being completely rational. It's a mix of both, okay? So Pisces, that is what I have for you. I hope that it makes sense. I hope that it helps. I'm looking forward to the next 7 to 10 days. I'm a Pisces myself, and I kind of know what this is in my life up to a point. But hey, let's see what happens, right? Comment down below. Keep us informed. Let's keep each other in the loop, okay? But yeah, just hold out for what you truly deserve, because I think what you thought you deserved, you've learned that, you know what, actually you can do that for yourself. You know, actually you already have that within yourself. You should aim higher, and whatever higher is to you is coming in. It's coming in, okay? Because you have that realization, and not only you have the realization, but you're sticking to it, okay? You're acting accordingly. And here's that offer of true love, of the right fit, the right match in terms of job, business partnerships, friendships. Here it is. This is a match, okay? So I'm going to leave it there, Pisces. Which are the placements? And I'll see you in the next video, okay? Bye for now.